fucking Texas beat Tom Brady ass. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I bet.
Even though Tom Brady ain't got no receivers.
Yeah. I don't know. They a little weak right now, dog.
Yeah. They ain't got no. If he had some receivers, it'd be a little different.
Yeah, but I ain't seen them look this vulnerable in a while. And the Ravens proved something to me yesterday, winning that game.
Hey, bro,
y'all beat.
Stick with that other purple shit, man. Don't talk about my team. Don't even.
I'm just showing
yeah.
Don't even say their name, yo. Don't even say their name.
Shit.
Fuck out of here.
There you go. See, here go the goofy shit. That's what I'm talking about with you.
Don't say their name, yo.
All right, yo.
Talk about the bum ass Vikings. They gonna win tonight.
8-3. Yeah, we gonna win tonight. No, for me, for real, this is a crucial game to go in Seattle with the 12th man in there.
Oh, it's in Seattle?
Yeah.
Oh no, only the Ravens winning in Seattle, bro.
Listen, what's the name? Got the best quarterback rating in the league right now on the humbug.
Lamar Jackson.
Cousins.
Who?
Oh, Cousins.
Yo, cut it the fuck out, yo.
All right, yo. I ain't got time for this shit, dog. This is bro. I ain't got time for this shit. This is Brothers Talking Shit Podcast, episode 70. I am the Flush Man, also known as the Fat Boy, also known as the man who got no problem, absolutely no problem calling you broadish. Oh yeah, I'm your Huckleberry. And I'm still with your Mook one. Shout out to Jay Quest.
Oh shit, is that what you're doing today? Still with your Mook one?
I'm still with your Mook one.
Fat Boy was still with your Mook one?
Yo, Quest to call me that every time you see me. Mr. What your Mook one.
And I'm Rel, a.k.a. Iceberg Shorty. Yeah, that's all I'm going to be today. That's it. Just Iceberg.
Iceberg, I hear you. It's Cool Mike, a.k.a. Dr. Mike, also known as the People Podiatrist, your favorite foot doctor, Dropship Shorty, right? Crypto Cool, Saturday Night Mike, coming to you from the Prophetic Podcast, Brothers Talking
with your cool ass.
Man, you already know who it is. It's your homie boy Jew, a.k.a. the Charm Guy, a.k.a. Juice, a.k.a. the Big Bully Bandit. With some sound effects, some family sound effects in the back.
Shout out, hold up. That music you got out, let them know.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do need to say that. Yo, I dropped the dope.
I'm on my shit.
Been getting a lot of love in the city, man, and other places, man. I really appreciate it. Call voicemail. If y'all don't know, I don't just talk shit. I make music too, so it's going good, man. I'm really happy about that. Thank you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I like the joint when you go to the barbershop. Fucking Juice sitting in a chair's barber make me want to got there fly to Houston and get my beard done. I'm like, damn, that shit looking all luxurious and shit. I was hating. Next time I think I'm gonna come through with a pair of scissors, nigga.
Cut that shit off.
Yeah. Y'all gotta come down here, man. We gotta do something in the city for sure.
We're gonna figure that out, definitely. We got a little family, little situation, man. A lot of niggas hot and talents around here, man. I don't know what's going on. Jordan, the comedian, I didn't even know.
No, Jordan's really a comedian.
Right, like, yo, I didn't know.
Bro, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Our Baltimore family, Juice, we gotta get out there and see what's going on. This some shit.
Yeah, man, we gotta find out.
We gotta open some closets to see what's going on, yo. Every time I turn around, I learn something new about y'all, yo. How was y'all Thanksgiving?
It was good, yo.
I'm tired.
You still eating leftovers, yo? It's almost Tuesday.
Hell no, I'm not eating leftovers.
Only reason we not eating leftovers because we was out of town, so we ain't bring them back. That's the only reason. So everybody had a good holiday?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, well.
Y'all start your Christmas shopping? Y'all get your Black Friday on?
You know what? I did. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I did.
You didn't go to the store? You went to the store?
I did.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I swore you'd have been simply just online.
He ain't cross no streets, though. He ain't cross no streets.
Yeah, right. He just pulled up.
No streets.
Right.
So I went to Best Buy because they had some stuff that I wanted, right? So, I got the homeboy hookup because I used to work for Best Buy. And, what I was about to buy was actually $100 less on Black Friday than I was going to send to somebody on the homeboy hookup. So that made rational financial sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Got the kids a couple printers, some stuff like that. That's pretty much it, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Anybody else?
It wasn't crowded, was it?
Nah, it wasn't. Like, I literally worked Best Buy for 4 Black Fridays, and I seen some straight up pandemonium. When I went in there on Thursday night, you could take a cart. That wasn't allowed in the past.
Yo, do you think it's everybody? Go ahead, cool.
People were still videos of people fighting online. I can't believe people still do that.
That's crazy.
Is it online shopping? That's the like. I remember last year I took a day off to go shopping in the stores, and it was a December day, so it wasn't Black Friday or nothing.
Yeah.
But we ended up really just getting everything online anyway. So it was like, yo, I'm not taking no day off today.
Don't nobody feel like being in no store doing that when you can buy the same stuff online. That's the whole point.
Click it, put it in your cart.
That's it.
But, so I'm glad they enticing people, and you don't have to get trampled. Like I'm glad they enticed you to go into the store and buy. That's good because you found something cheaper, and you ain't had to fight for your life. I think that's a win-win. Because people want to stay home.
Oh yeah, no doubt. All right, man. It's been 2 weeks. I missed y'all, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I missed y'all, man. I miss looking at y'all faces. I really appreciate our weekly therapy session.
Yeah.
Group therapy.
Sure.
But we back. Okay, we took a week off, motherfuckers. We back, okay? Let's go. Where y'all want to start, man?
Where the fuck is Jordan? That's where I want to start at.
Jordan ain't coming in. Steve tripping in the joint. I don't know what he working on. Jokes. Go ahead.
What? Nah. Go ahead. Because first off,
whenever you say you got something, I always gotta sit back and be prepared.
Wait, I do want to say I find it fucking fascinating that Jordan's actually a comedian. By the way, I mean, like, I literally like, whoa, like that shit's hilarious. And he's funny. He is funny.
I've always seen Jordan as the cool guy though. What Jordan the cool guy?
I think they all cool though. All them niggas cool.
Jordan the class clown.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
He don't act like that around me though. I don't see that side of him.
That's because you don't be around enough. Like he is the MC when we have parties. You give Jordan the mic and that's it.
All right, next Baltimore party, I'm an hour and a half away. So cool. We got understanding.
Oh,
bro, we got understanding.
Christmas, nigga, don't say shit to me. Fuck out of here. What?
I don't know about Christmas.
Exactly.
I don't know Christmas.
Exactly.
We got plans. Already.
Oh, okay. Then that's what that party is.
Hey, Juice, you had a topic.
Oh, Eddie came. Like, you get up there and be like, hey, I still fuck with a nigga like me.
Oh, listen. And I'm recording. Listen, they don't want me to come because I'm recording everything. I'm recording Rel singing, Mike dancing. Okay, y'all got a whole show. Like,
yeah, y'all do. Y'all got a whole
doing the comedy MC.
Oh yeah. Oh, he MCing, bro. Come out to do a little shindig. Mike dancing. All right, let's go. Let's just top it.
Hey,
what's up, man? What's up?
Hey, man, I got something I gotta bring to the altar, man.
Let's go.
Listen, bro. I want to touch on this, but I want to touch on why I think it's deep, and this is the Dwayne Wade thing and his son. Here it is. I'm just gonna dive in. Okay, he's accepting his son for. Let me back up. Anybody that ends up having a child that is gay, you do or should accept your child. It's your child. You love them. This is how they feel. This is their role of how they feel like they need to live their life. You don't have to agree with their lifestyle. You don't have to agree with their ideology, but you you do have to. I think you should love and accept your child. You shouldn't be a bigot in that aspect. Because I really don't think it's something they can fucking help. However, I start to have issues with the Dwayne Wade situation because his child was so young, and I've never seen a child be presented on TV or publicly in this sexualized way, and people miss this. And so the endorsements that I feel like you're giving that is more to me than just LGBT, and it's more than how somebody chooses to live their life when they reach puberty and beyond. This is a kid that hasn't reached puberty. Has he reached it yet? I mean, I don't know. I mean, how old is he? I mean, do y'all know? I mean, he's still young, huh?
Like, is he? I think he's around 12, and like he's younger than 12. I think. I'm not sure though.
Younger than that.
The endorsement of this, it says something different to me. Even Dwayne Wade's mannerisms and how he works, it's like y'all just don't want to see a strong black motherfucking man. I mean, LeBron catches hell, men catch hell just for being manly and making motherfucking decisions. We want to push this narrative in front of your face. And the reason why I feel that way is because, okay, he posted a picture on Twitter and people talked about him. Nigga, they've been doing that to you. By now, you should know that. So why the fuck is this even a thing for you to feel like you have to dress or it has to be news? So this isn't about LGBT. It isn't about accepting a gay child. It isn't about any of that. It isn't about gay people to me. I think it's simply about what idea are you trying to push to me when we start talking about this young black boy and this black man who is all on this, I guess, gender fluid shit. Billy D. Williams, he talking about gender fluidity now, which is fucking ridiculous.
Yo, hold up. We gonna come back to Billy D though.
Billy Dizzle.
No,
we already there. Baby?
We already there.
No.
What you doing, Billy Dizzle?
Mr. Colt 45 himself.
Come
Mr.
on,
Colt
man.
45 himself.
Okay, not only that, we got Tank. Tank saying, it's just a gray area. Nigga, if you suck a dick, you gay. But on your gay, look, dog.
Alicia Keys.
Yeah,
right,
if you gay,
right.
If you gay, own it, bro. We're not disowning you. I've served with people who gay. I know I'm sounding like the racist white guy right now, right? I got 3 black fans.
I got right.
It doesn't bother me. Like, we have family, friends, people in the arts. This is your life. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I love you. It's okay. You can be yourself. But this push, it seems, to put it on kids too early, we seeing the effects of that. You know what my daughter told me, man? My daughter told me that out of all the boys in her grade, there's like a few that they actually like, that they actually consider to be straight or masculine. The rest are gay and feminine. Like, y'all don't see like, we know it's there. We know it's been there since the beginning of the time, but at what time are we leaving it up for you to choose? Or like, that's how you are.
Yeah.
Or you pushing it on, like, bro, like, look, I'm just being real. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So no, I mean I think you hit on a ton of very important points. To pretend as if something that's dripped on you or subconsciously or consciously, to pretend that advertising in some shape, form, or fashion doesn't work or is ineffective would be just that, pretending. And to what I mean by that is, we all know, or maybe we don't all know, there's a study or a situation where they took these young black kids and showed them black dolls and white dolls. And the long and short of it is, whether this study happened decades ago or bring it into modern times, time after time, the kids pick the white doll as the clean doll, the pretty doll, the attractive doll, and the black doll as less than or dirty or the one you don't want or whatever, right? And so that's really because of the conditioning of America over that time, with colorism being a thing, racism being a thing, and then just the constant imagery, the constant images, changing the image of Jesus, for example, of what it means to be good and holy and all of that kind of stuff. So if that stuff works so well and is so effective, why wouldn't we think making the I don't want to say objectifying, but like making it seem like we pushing an agenda on younger and younger folks? Why wouldn't we assume, you have to have gay kissing scenes, on certain stuff. You got to show certain things, scenes now. You had to have certain discussions. And why wouldn't we believe that would have some effect on people over time, even if it's never mind the people that's born a certain way, born that way. You live your life, right? But the agenda, the hypersexualization, like when Alicia Keys mentioned, and I don't know, maybe I'm wild, right? But maybe I'm not, right? Alicia Keys mentioned, she was like, I had a few questions. She said something about the boy. She went off because of their son. One of his nails painted rainbow or something, and then he was like, "Nah, that's not right," because people gonna say something, and then she was wilding because I think people was gonna say something, right? And she was like, "When I took him to the nail shop," and so my question was, why is he at the nail shop with you? Am I wrong for asking that question?
Not.
Am I wrong for asking why is your son at the nail shop with you? Am I wild for that shit in 2019?
You probably are, but
nothing else better to do.
not on this platform. But you are.
Where's that? Go by yourself. Like, that's okay, Alicia. All right.
But
I'm
look,
sorry.
peep this though, right? First off, I know adult women. We know adult women who were gay, like short haircut, wave spinning gay, that's pregnant with babies and husbands right now. If you ask a 10,
he's so funny.
That was good. That was perfect, son.
But if you ask a 10-year-old, if I ask Bria's 10, Bria, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then you ask her 6 months after that, it changes. So if a kid, like, you still got time to grow. I'm not sitting back here saying you should deny what your son want to do, but in the same token, why do I got to consider my son a girl because he might be a little curious? Why can't he still be a boy? And the Dwayne Wade thing, that's simply Gabrielle Union. Let's keep it a bean. What single man, heterosexual man, is going to adjust all easy to his son on that type time? That's a single man doing it with him and his 2 sons or whatever. No,
I love
that's
my
a
son,
woman,
but I'm not
dog.
putting no nails on him, man.
That's a woman, dog. When I'm referring to my son as a girl, no. If you want to dress a certain way, I can even rock with that to a certain extent. But my son is still my son. You can be. My only thing with certain stuff would be like, you can be. Why can't you be gay and still be Steve?
Right.
But so
why you got to be mother?
I'm a.
Wait a minute. Why you gotta have nails, like pointed nails like Rihanna in them? Why you gotta do that?
Right. I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Is that different?
Right? Yo, it's all different, right? I'm gonna play devil's advocate, right? So when your son starts displaying these tendencies and you're a heterosexual male, who does he relate to? Right? Who does he relate to?
You talking about your son or you as a man?
If you as a man, and I say your son, so I mean you as a man, if you're a completely heterosexual man who has the alpha male tendencies, and
he
then
gotta relate to me.
He can't. No, he's gone. That's what I'm saying. You're not going to change your son at this point.
No, I'm saying
Wade's son is gone.
Yeah, but you don't have to buy him pointy nails. That's what I'm saying. You can see that he gay and not be like Cameron and.
But now you're suppressing who he is, right? You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, 100%.
Paint your nails regular. I'm not buying those.
But who's to say?
Right, you don't have to. So as a father, at what point do you draw the line of losing your son? And I mean, really losing your son. You understand what I'm saying?
But see, I'm gonna tell you my problem.
The same. Wait a minute, real quick. Before. To me, that argument though is like my daughter asking me at 13, I want to wear this halter top. No, motherfucker, I can buy you a shirt, but I'm not buying you a halter top. So I can feed you, but I don't have to buy you pointy nails. I don't know, but I'm sorry.
Because even my daughter at 13, I said, I don't do nails until 16. I'm not even walking down those roads. We can address it. We can talk about it. But when we start talking about even sex and you even getting into sex, 16 to 18 is where I know we're gonna be, whether you gay or straight. And then once you get to
that's
that point,
fucked up, Juice. That's
fucked
fucked up, bro. Was you fucking
before
before 16 and 18? I'm gonna let you go. Was you?
Because listen to what I'm saying. Okay, we're going to talk. By puberty age, I think we're gonna be gauging where we're at, and we're gonna talk about it. Even if that kid gets into sex, I know it's coming. I understand. What I'm talking about is why in the fuck are we saying, okay, at 10 and 11, you get a pass because you're exemplifying this behavior, and we need to show that we can accept this behavior, so we're going to start here. I don't think that's the right way to approach this, and it seems weird to me because nails getting painted, and and why do you have, okay, listen, we understand where we're living in our day and age. We know where we at with sexuality. It's not about being anti-gay. I think we can accept and know how to accept this. My thing is, why are Black people in the forefront of this discussion and displaying this at a rapid speed?
Oh, because it's the only way you're going to suppress who we are. You understand that? The hypersexualization of the Black male has always been a thing. Buck breaking, right? You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and bend this nigga over, and you know what I'm saying, and show the world what it is, right? So this is really that, right? But as a parent, what do you do is my question, right?
As a parent, now let me talk real. As a heterosexual male on the Brother Talking Shit podcast, let me tell you how I feel in the topic, in the subject.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And this is going to be important, okay? Me, I'm teaching masculinity. I'm teaching manhood in my house to my boys. Things that I know are with men do is what men do. However common. If I know that I have a child that is displaying behavior, characteristics, and I know when that shit is in somebody, bro. Like, it's just in that person. I'm not turning that child away. We're going to get to a place where we can have the same conversations I would have with any one of my kids, and we go from there. I'm going to accept my child. I'm not pushing my child away, but my child will know my stance on it for me. As a heterosexual man, it's not my thing, and these are the things that I'm teaching to my sons, and this is what I believe in masculinity. However, if he just differs because that's how he is, I'm not pushing you away. I'm not.
And that's right. Like a man, I mean, you could have a gay son and still teach him man shit. See, we ain't talking about sexuality when we talk about man shit. You know what I'm saying? You could teach your lady man shit. Matter of fact, me and my lady, when we talk and she say something that's man shit, I'll be like, man shit. You know what I mean? We say that in the celebratory way, and we understand each other. Like, so gay or not, son, like it's a cloth talk. It's a certain way about you. So it's almost like, I'm not saying you don't have to teach masculinity, but you don't have to teach that part if you are a heterosexual male. You are what you are, and as a dad, your man shit gonna rub off, you know, in some proximity. If you there as a son, never mind if he gay or not. That's not.
So my son,
sexuality thing.
My son still got to take out the trash. Still got to rake these leaves. You get what I'm saying? And in certain stuff, as men,
Rihanna nails off and take that motherfucking trash.
And I'm gonna tell you what else.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Juice.
No, this is important. It's still the feminization of the Black man, because there are Black men that are gay that don't act like that. There are Black men that are gay that don't act like that. And even those men have said, hey, we're not this one group of people. We don't act like, we don't act just like.
They act more women than women.
Right. It's like at some point, you're only pushing one narrative. My cousin who's gay is, he has femininity to him, but he's not flamboyant. Right. And he has a certain way that, he approaches issues and things. It's like, and he and I have had that conversation too. It's like, they like that one section of gay men.
it's a dude on Instagram, and I can't stand it. Like, and to come across if it's a white guy that acts like he a gay white guy that acts like a sassy black woman, and like he be being celebrated by sisters and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, they don't even see this as no whole problem out here.
And another thing we got to address too is like, let's say as men, right? We can sit back here as men and say, you know what? My daughter not going on no date till she's 16. Who talking? Oh, my daughter not talking on the phone till this. Oh, ain't no boy calling my house. So who talk us down? Women do. You know what I'm saying? So we have our strong stances on, yo, my son not gonna be. Well, you know, we were just talking about it before we got on. How things, you know, you married now. Your wife can loosen you up a little bit on some shit that you feel strongly about. You feel what I'm saying? So I think a lot of that is that. Like, at the end of the day, like, if that's what he see his brother doing, his older brother and his dad, ain't nothing wrong with you still gonna be. I'm regardless of anything. How I feel is my son, you still a boy with no matter what when you grow, you decide to do.
Pay for whatever you want.
But that was a great point, Mike. That was a great point. Because your kids, I want this and I want that, and we don't do that. No, you're not gonna get that until you. Or look, you're not getting no tattoo till you grow, and you can buy your own.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And we're negotiating as we go along with this parenthood stuff. Like, so whether if my daughter was gay or not, like, you know, a cartilage ear shit is coming. Like, hair coloring is gonna come. Like, hair cutting is gonna come over. You know what I'm saying? Like, these things have piercing here and all that shit. Tattoo is next. All that shit's gonna happen the same way, gay or straight. You know what I mean?
And I really just think that we got to give them a chance. You know, I'm not somebody saying, yo, you should be straight. No, you shouldn't like no. I'm not saying that. Yeah. But in the same token, I'm not pushing my child.
You're not perpetuating the
right. And then I would never ever I would never want the boy or girl. If the girls wanted to be, one of the girls wanted to be gay, I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, Terrell, I've softened my stance, so to speak, based on the last time we had this conversation. Mm-hmm. I mean, like you know, you made me see it, or at least attempt to see it through the eyes of somebody that would be in effect trapped in the world of not being able to keep it funky with they peoples or whatever. And like, how would you really look at that? So I do see it. It's just certain stuff, like I said, like that. Like, we had in my house, we had to negotiate fake hair in the head of a 12-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So braids and plaits and stuff is a go, but like all that extra weave and all that shit ain't no go. You know what I mean? And that's, you know, so I can see it, like how you wouldn't want your kid to be afraid to express themselves, gay or straight. I think that's important. By the same token, I think you could still love on them. If they was gay, you could love on them to a point where they know how you provide and what you're giving them and comforting them with out of love is even more than being unaccepted by what you show in society, you know, who you supposed to, you know, whatever that may be. But and I think you know, there's an agenda specific thing to this too. There's no fucking reason why Billy D. Williams come out and talk about
Yo, I want to come back to that. I was about to say, let's get back to this shit. The coolest nigga from you. The coolest nigga in the 70s and 80s, right? Like the early 80s, late 70s. Am I right in this? He was like the coolest nigga.
Infinite street cred.
70s?
Infinite credibility.
Yeah.
70s, 80s? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
60s?
Yeah.
Or 70s? 70s for
Billy,
sure.
what the fuck? Billy D, what the fuck going on, Billy D? Ain't nobody seen you since Star Wars, nigga.
So did y'all see Dwayne Wade's quote before we go on? Like, and this is my point. As a parent, my only goal is that my kids feel that I see them, love them, and support them.
See, that's okay. I understand that. But,
bro,
you know,
he already has some absenteeism in his life. You understand? And I'm going to speak from me personally, right? I joined the Navy when I was 17 years old, and I've never, ever lived in a household with my son. Right? My oldest son, he about to be 20 years old. I can't account for any of the fuck shit that has happened. Right? So I take no responsibility for any of that bullshit, right? Because I got two different sides of that. I got never had custody of one and had full custody of the other. You understand what I'm saying? So these are two coins for me, right?
Right.
Be very clear, right? So when there's certain things I see,
see
like,
what you're saying.
you say, I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't, when you grow up, I put my mother heels on when I was like 5 or 6. It's like a picture of me in there. I lived in the house with my mother, right? You know what I'm saying? Before my stepfather came into the picture, right? So it's hard for a woman to make a man because she's not a fucking man.
Right.
Let's be very clear.
But that's like,
no, bro, you're not hearing what I'm saying. For me, it was innocent, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When Wiz Khalifa was off doing his thing and Sebastian was staying with Amber Rose and hanging with his mother, he started wanting to get his nails painted orange, right? Because he liked orange, so she let him do it, right?
no.
We need more dads.
You're saying no because you wouldn't do it, but you understand she doesn't.
But it happened.
Else,
Right?
You understand what I'm saying? Like you can't make a woman a man and vice versa, right? Those
True.
things don't. Those two.
But I think if you look at a woman in 1980 and a woman in 2000 and in the 2010s, their frame of mind is different than what they accept as.
100%, bro. There was no internet, right? You know what I'm saying? There was no.
Regardless
when Martin
regardless
said
of,
ass on Fox, we like, oh, he said ass on TV. They say ass every third word now. So you can't compare then to now. Right? You got Magic Johnson's son walking around here looking the way he looked, and it's
he
so
big as shit too.
It's so easy for I only know him as Zaya's brother. I don't even know Dwayne Wade's son name. I know the young one that's balling. I know his
Don't
name.
tell the Magic Johnson, son. He'll beat your ass. Like, woo, woo, woo. Like, no problem, nigga.
Right.
Hey, listen, Lil Magic. Get that ass whooped. Like,
right.
Pause.
Here this nigga go. Here this nigga go again.
Lil Magic.
I don't know. This ain't
Lil Magic like Carl
This ain't the
side.
situation, baby.
Lil
This nigga
Irv.
like 6'6".
Lil Irv.
He gonna toss you up in
Right.
a couple of days.
Right.
Listen, I will retire from the podcast game. You want to see me on no social media. See Magic son with my ass. Fuck that.
A nigga told me some shit the other day, man. It was real. He said, I think he said keeping it real has diminishing return.
Correct.
And
I like
that shit fuck with me,
that's
man.
Poignant. That's poignant.
That shit, yeah, but it fuck with me, and that word's for y'all. Cause when he said it, I was like, I automatically got it. Cause we was really talking about T.I. It was at the cigar lounge, so shout out to Hash, Money Cristo Cigars. You know, we was over there. My boy Jedi.
Nobody plugs shit like Juice. Juice plug everything. I love it.
As he should.
So, yo, man, it was like when he said it, I got it. We were talking about T.I. and he was just, we were talking about how he likes to keep it real all the time. But it was like that was one of the times he put his foot in his mouth or whatever he was doing.
When keeping it real goes wrong. Dave Chappelle voice.
So it's like at some point as these entertainers, you gotta understand I'm the attack. D Wade, if you don't post a picture, like why do we have to see that you're doing the right thing?
Now you're
doing the right thing.
You're isolating your son now. You understand what I'm saying? So like it becomes weird, and now you're
why you ain't showing him?
But you're ashamed of him now,
dude. You're putting too much pressure on this fucking 11-year-old kid, bro. Teach that man how to survive, and you guys teach what y'all teaching in your house. I see a string of shit that's weird. Billy D, you gender fluid. Yeah, D Wade, you painting toenail. Everybody wants to accept, but what are we accepting?
It's not about what we accept. Y'all don't get it. Billy D was sucking dick in the 70s. That's my point.
Was he?
Damn.
You're not getting it, man. Like,
where did that come from?
There was
that in the article?
No. It was not in the article. But what I'm saying is he's comfortable now because it's starting to be comfortable.
So he said that.
No, he did not. You're not
hearing
what I'm saying, bro.
He's saying he ain't flip flopping. He was always
Oh, they shutting us down.
I don't know what the fuck is happening. Quiz. They was,
Yeah, they see. Look. They don't want us. They don't want us to put
I
it
know.
out.
Cool, you break it up. You break it up.
Bring it up.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. It's
still talking.
like a robot.
Cool, you back?
They shut us down.
Yeah, we got you. Go ahead. Say that again, cause we ain't get none of that.
But the whole point is he was always doing what he was doing, right? But it wasn't cool to say it back then, right? And so now it's cool to say, and so you saying it like Tank. There's no way a straight male would say you suck dick and then be like, no, I didn't like it, or you would even get that far. That shit ain't happening at all in a straight male world. So you know, it's cool. It's okay to say, or more socially acceptable to say in 2019.
Y'all remember 2 years ago when not Barry Gordy, when goddamn what's the name was going around telling stories?
Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones.
Yo, there's so many stories out there about Richard Pryor and
Miles Davis too.
You understand what I'm saying? So now it's like, oh shit, I'm in my 70s, nobody cares now. So now we're just gonna look at Billy D as, oh, this nigga's in his 80s and he's fucking wilding right now.
Listen, man,
sucking dick, bro.
People do their thing. We know that, and we understand that. My thing is, it's just on the forefront. You know, it's like, why it does not have to be. You know, look, scramble porn had its fucking day, man. We knew we shouldn't have been watching it, but we were trying to see it. Like, this shit needs to go back. It just needs to go back to where it's at. And let me remind everybody this too before we move on. Hey, man, 2 things that kill great civilizations is racism and too much sexual freedom. Look at Rome, man. When that shit becomes the forefront, it becomes that, you know, that part of your design that drives the society. Yo, man, that shit's gonna crash. Yeah. Look at history, bro.
Yeah, but there's no going back, right? You know what I'm saying?
No.
We're too far gone from that, man. It is what it is at this point.
So Swin saying fuck the D Wade game plan, huh? Cause I ain't heard from him. Did he say
that nigga ain't say nothing else?
He say anything? He not following this.
Happy wife, happy life.
Fuck that. That's not true.
That's how these niggas coming across.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
That shit's insane.
No, he should.
Billy D out here sucking dick. Yeah, Billy D sucking dick. Johnny Gill was sucking dick. Like, I don't care what nobody.
Well, you know, they already said Johnny Gill and Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
didn't say that.
That's always been out there. So is it gonna be now that Eddie decide to come out in, you know what I'm saying, 20 years and say, yeah? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Did y'all hear?
I'm a huge Queen fan, right? Yeah. Has anybody seen Queen. Has anybody seen Bohemian Rhapsody?
No.
Yeah.
You need to watch it, right?
Yeah.
One, it's a great movie, man, about one of the greatest bands of all time that, you know what I'm saying, you've probably enjoyed over your life in hip hop, right?
Love Queen. Love Queen.
You know, We Are the Champions, We Will Rock You, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bohemian Rhapsody being their biggest hit.
Another One Bites the Dust.
Yeah,
Crazy Little Thing Called Love. All that.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury. I would put Freddie Mercury up against vocals with Michael fucking Jackson, right? So I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. I'm a huge Freddie Mercury fan. But to watch him progress from being married to a woman and then going on the road and then finding out, he went to his wife and was like, yo, I'm bisexual. She said, no, Freddie, you're gay, right? Left him, you know what I'm saying, ended up being gay, being out there during the epidemic and contracted HIV and AIDS and ultimately died in 91 and 92. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
thanks for telling me the movie, bro. Thank you.
That's not a part of the movie.
I mean, that's kind of like you ain't know that.
All right. Nigga, I ain't know. Nigga, I'm like, damn, nigga just told me the whole shit.
No. It's good. You got to watch it. So, you know, just kind of seeing his progression or his regression, as you would say, from being a married man with a woman to being a gay man, you know what I'm saying, with a lover, you know what I'm saying, before he passes away. So people are who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was pre-internet. You know what I'm saying? So they was doing regular interviews and regular tabloid stuff was coming out about it, man. And you just kind of see how we get information this fast, right? The
Right.
Dwayne Wade picture went viral. 10 years ago, that wouldn't have happened. 15 years ago, nobody would have cared. But you got a show on there where they're definitely putting it out there that, yo, such and such is going to be a gay character, right? Because now you have all these people that are saying, why not us? The LGBTQ community is strong.
And Eddie don't got to come out. He already got caught with the transvestite a long time ago.
Sure. All right, before you get off,
transgender. I'm sorry.
Was it transvestite?
I don't know.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh, transvestite.
Yeah.
Listen, don't give me the shit. But while we got Juice on, I'm interested in hearing the thought process. Like I said, it's been a couple weeks since we've been on, so this is a little of an old story, but I still think it should be addressed. Anxiety and the music business. I don't know if y'all hearing about all these people now. Currently, really, what's the young girl name?
Summer
Walker.
Summer Walker.
No. I'm talking about K-pop artist. This is a K-pop artist that killed herself. Summer Walker.
Oh, somebody killed themselves?
Yeah, a K-pop artist. That's a genre.
Summer Walker and
the LS song.
What's the other girl name? The other girl that's down with Dreamville. Cocoa Butter Baby. Cocoa Butter Baby. No, she sing.
Oh.
Nah.
Yeah. Shea Butter Baby.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about. She's right.
I'm kind of confused. Like, last I checked, and the music business consists of shows and I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. This social media shit different, but I get a vibe from.
I think that's what. Oh, go ahead. No, let me let you finish.
No, from like the Summer Walker thing is like doing shows is her anxiety. Like, maybe you should just write then, right? Or, I mean, it's some people that have careers that don't go on tour and
you don't have to do that.
Yeah,
it gets wild, man. It's sticky because I know someone. I can't really speak on that, but I'll say this: I do know, like deals. Let's say record deals. I could say this. Sometimes, man, you might be an artist to where you sign, right? And you can't even upload music and put it out on Instagram because that's against your record label. Or you may not be able to have certain freedoms, even if you said, you can get out the label, they could drop you, and they can do, shit like that. But a lot of times people are in a bind. They can't really make music. I mean, you sign, you got some money, you got an advance. This is what you came to do. Something that seems so great really can become a nightmare. And I've seen it, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, you might even be in a situation where you are making money. Now the circles change. Like, it's a lot of shit that go on. Excuse me. There's a lot of shit that go on in the business behind the scenes and around these guys that we don't see. The shows is cool, but even that, it's like, okay, I'm getting into town in the morning. I get to the hotel, if I get to the right hotel, but I'm there, I gotta check in, put my bags up. I may get a little rest. I gotta meet with the blogs. I gotta go to the radio. I gotta do a sound check. I might get like a little time to eat. You know what I'm saying? And it's like wash, rinse, repeat. And when you're doing that shit, it's going. I mean, it ain't for the weak. And I'm not calling them weak or whatever, but in a situation where not only are they doing that, they gotta be on social media. They gotta watch what they say on social media. Your life with this shit really becomes, as you get further in entertainment, man, you married to this shit. So it's like, it's really kind of, it's seen one way, but like the shit really can be fucked up. It all depends on how you take it and how you walk into the game, though. Because some motherfuckers walk in the game, they pretty much get the cover. They can come in, they got money or whatever. But like anybody that invests in you, you're gonna have to give them something. So, or you can come in this shit independent. You come in this shit independent, you kind of write your own ticket. But no matter, man, even like fucking with promoters, bro. Like, I hate fucking with promoters. Like, fucking with promoters, especially when the motherfucker ain't got your money. Hey, this is a true story. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying this shit. Nigga tried to beat us for some cash, and I put a no-fly zone on the nigga. I'm not a gangster nigga. I'm not a nigga like that, but am from the hood. I understand the hood in the streets. And if we let a nigga rob us, especially a promoter like that, people know he got over. How many other sharks want to come? You get cut, they smell blood. So I had to let this nigga know, it was an issue. So, I had, my team there and whatever. And we had the nigga never showed up. I got my money and, and then some. But the whole thing was actually
no, I'm talking about
for real.
And then
I got my money and then some.
And then some.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
but yeah,
I'm proud of you. My
my
shit got a little moist. I was like, okay, cool, man, okay, you.
I got my money. You know what I'm saying? I got my money and we came up on the show, whatever. But I realized at that moment, you know what I'm saying? When you faced with that situation, you gotta meet that shit. It be shit like that. Like me, I just want to be Charm Guy, make my music, but I'm in a situation backstage where, or really before we got to backstage, for a nigga came to the city where like, hey bro, it's a real life problem now. Like niggas don't give a fuck about morality at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it get like that. So it's like I realized even in that situation in the music game, like, yo, it's gonna be shit like this. Nigga gotta, keep some people around. So shit just get it get weird, you know what I'm saying? And I never really had to do that shit, to be honest, until I really started fucking with music. I mean, this shit really can get heated, bro. So, and then they're on larger levels. So there's so much cocaine floating backstage. There's so much random pussy and shit. I mean, so like, even like with Billy D and them doing all that kind of wild shit, it was probably all kind of wild shit going on. Motherfuckers snorting, motherfuckers drinking, pill popping. It's like, it's just chaos. And you got to find your place in that shit. It's real.
Yeah, I can
like,
see how they, I think comedian wave, the Instagram comedian wave versus traditional comedians, right? There's a riff. I'm gonna call it a riff, but traditional comedians don't look at the new Instagram comedians. Basically, y'all ain't do what it take. Y'all don't go on the road. Y'all ain't been on the Chitlin Circuit tours. Y'all ain't been in these small comedy clubs honing your craft, right? You don't know what it's like to get booed or, to work a crowd or whatever, your stage presence. In the music game, y'all could probably tell me better than me, but that whole idea about A&R, artist repertoire, developing artists, that kind of went away with people being able to put their music out there so much nowadays. So you take an artist like Summer Walker, for example, that sounds delightful, right? But she don't want to fuck with the crowd. Like to me, like it's not even new. When we think about Ricky Williams for the NFL, used to have to do the interviews with his helmet on. They thought the nigga was a weirdo. If he was doing that in today's time, he would be more celebrated, accepted. It'd be a thing. His bobblehead would have a damn helmet on. You know what I mean? Like, because we are of age when we talk about mental health, kind of on more of a forefront, and it's seeped and permeated into hip hop specifically. So I could see how somebody like Summer Walker, like, I don't know, now it's up to her to continue to monetize and do whatever she need to do without maybe having to do fucking meet and greets. But like, I don't know. I could see how that could seep into the mindset, and then it doesn't seem easy.
They said she just walked off the stage the other night, like in the middle of her set.
So I'm gonna tell you
right now. Look at Lauryn Hill.
They have connectivity issues with the crowd, and now from an artist perspective, I'm not a fan of that, because this is for the people. Like, it's nothing like going somewhere. Like, I just walked in the studio today, you know what I'm saying? Random dude was like, yo, man, I heard the record. And it was just like, oh, shit, like, what? Like, I don't even know who this is, but you connecting with that person. And so that's dope that you touch people. So when you do shows and you rock in the crowd, like, that's dope. So when you have an artist that just isn't connecting with the crowd like that, major red flag. And I don't really know, as a record label, I really don't know what to do in this situation, especially when you've invested in somebody that has great music. I don't know how you really flip that, because I mean, as people want you and the demand for you, you gotta connect, and you build your mood, you build your vibe. So, and she has vibey music, because I do vibey shit. So it's like, I get it. I don't know, man. That's weird. And even Lauryn Hill, like, that's really strange because Lauryn seems to be somebody for the people. But see, really, like all that, when I feel like it, I'm late type shit. Like, nah, dog, that's not cool. Because people buy tickets to come see.
Go ahead, go upstairs.
You know.
Go ahead, bro.
So I mean, I don't know, man. That's like walking off stage. Like, I would love to be up there. You know what I'm saying? If I'm there, like, you know,
Exactly.
I rocked the show 600 people, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, it was nothing like engaging with people and people giving you vibe back. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this is nuts. So just imagine when it's 3,000, 5,000, 10, 15, 60,000 people. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I think it'd be too? It'd be a thing where though people feel because they're your fan and they bought something that you owe them something too. You get what I'm saying? And that would probably be a problem for me. Like end of the day, I always say, man, like, give me the money. I don't really want the fame for real. Like, I want to be able to do regular shit. Like, I'm not comfortable. Like, I can remember seeing a video of Kanye West and Kim coming out their crib 4 o'clock in the morning about to go to the airport, and the paparazzi being at his crib.
Oh, it's like that. Cool. Tell him.
And know what? Listen, I just seen the Joe Buttons joint, the whole Joe Buttons where Joe Buttons jumped in the car and followed the boys. I just seen that. Go ahead, y'all talk real quick. Come on, hurry up. Come on, I'm doing stuff. Come on, boy. Hey, and stop playing.
You want me
All right,
to
good night. Come on, give me a hug. Come on, good night. Good night. Go upstairs. Now.
This is better than talking.
Go upstairs. Shit. That shit ain't funny.
Brothers Talking Shit podcast. We are real.
It's
father,
real. It get real. But no, and another thing is like, you know, like I just seen the Joe Buttons thing when he was at Joe Buttons' crib, and like I would probably be on that type time too. Like I would, yo, dog, don't run up on, don't pull up at my crib talking about some, oh yeah, get at me on Twitter.
We was riding around LA. Paparazzi just standing out in people's neighborhood, like 10, 12
It was
deep.
about 12 of them standing in front of Puffy house.
Yep, in front of Puffy house.
I'm not comfortable with that shit, yo.
Don't buy
that shit. Wow.
Motherfuckers don't be ready for that.
That personal space is crucial though. But I did hear people say like, you know, there ain't nobody getting these artists ready for, you know, that part of the game. But that's what it is. Like, how can you love music? Like, this shit ain't just, oh, I'm singing and I'm going home. And right now we see more documentaries, more things that get you ready. If my daughter told me, or one of my kids told me, yo, I want to sing, okay, look it up and see how it is first before you sit back here and maybe you just want to write and let somebody else sing your shit and get a check. Because this shit that comes with this shit is really like, it becomes your life. You got the Beyoncés and them or people that do this for years and don't spend, like you said, every time don't spend no time with your family. You're not getting You're not getting that stuff because you on the grind and you doing what you got to do. That's what it is. It ain't just singing. It ain't all glam. That shit ain't it.
Or you can't just do simple shit. Like go pump your
shit worth
fucking gas.
Unless you hit the lottery. If you got to go out here and get it, it ain't all glam.
I don't want to be, you go outside and you got to put on some shit because a nigga might take a picture of you because you might be in the magazine otherwise famous. I don't want to be famous like that.
If I could do it now more than I could do it when I was in my 20s. In my 20s, I would have a lot of cases, probably and the guys I would be with would probably have a lot of cases because he'd probably be ready to beat people up. Now I'm older, I got more sense, so I'm not doing no dumb shit. But
you know, it's a lot of wealthy. All them white people or all them people at courtside games is very, very wealthy without being paparazzi famous. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So the two can coexist. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I'm telling you this.
It's something to that other shit. You know what I mean?
I'm not never moving to LA. I don't give a fuck what the money like, whatever. I'm not doing it.
You never been.
True.
LA's dope.
It'll change your life. One time.
LA's dope.
Trust
hey, man.
True.
It'll make
I
you feel
split.
good.
All right, Juice. We love you.
All right, Juice.
All right, love y'all.
But
love you, bro.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I got more shit. All right.
You be cool.
Let's talk.
You be cool.
Yeah. All right. What's up? Monique suing Netflix. Think she got a case?
So? Like, whatever.
How can you prove that you're worth? How can you prove you're worth more to somebody as far as your comedy skills? Ain't nobody seen Monique on stage in how long?
I hope she win.
I don't want to see a Monique stand up.
She not gonna win, but I hope she win. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you ain't gotta see. It's not about her getting a stand. It's about her being iced out, basically. Well, they iced her out. You know what I mean? It
You think
is.
so? You think so?
Not the cash zone way.
They iced her out Hollywood, period. Not just Netflix.
Yeah. Oh, you see, Byron
See the
Allen just won. Like, you can't.
Yo, he won? I want to
Yeah.
talk about that.
Yeah.
How did that go? Let's talk about that a little bit.
I just know he won. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or some
When did that
discrimination
happen?
shit.
Right. With the whole
last week,
Comcast.
Yeah.
Right. I'm suing Comcast. So
Yeah.
Byron, if I call him Byron Allen, is that his name?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Byron Allen? Byron Allen. He owns, but he owns like different networks. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
None on the Weather Channel.
And they don't want, and Comcast didn't want to pick up his channels.
I don't know the specifics of the case.
Yeah, he battled Comcast, so he's an American businessman, former comedy, television producer, philanthropist, founder, owner, chairman, executive of U.S. Television Production Entertainment Studios. Right?
Right.
Yeah, so he sued them because they basically tried to blackball him, and it was really because of racial bias, right? Classic American shit of keeping black people away from the money. This is not rocket science, right? You know what I'm saying? I hope Monique won. One, I hope Monique win. Two, I don't think she's funny. Right, like those two things go hand in hand.
Right, they can
But you
both
hope
be
she
true.
won.
Monique from Baltimore, like born and raised, good and grown from Baltimore. She used to have a comedy club downtown that people clamored to get. But I also don't think Kevin Hart funny, so there's that.
Right.
Yo, dog, why every chance you get, you throw Kevin Hart into some shit?
Because
he trying to rehab at the house.
Because he really not trying to rehab at the house.
He rehabbing at the house. He trying to get his life together.
That was a homer shot at you.
He got a 6-part documentary coming.
Yeah, the end of December, right?
That Tory Lanez Chicks Take 5? Nigga, that shit right there.
That joint is a banger. That's all I've been listening
to.
I still gotta check it out. I snipped it. It sound great.
That whole thing.
I'm gonna check it out.
Cool.
I'm gonna check it out because y'all told me about y'all put me on Chris Brown and y'all ain't lie about that.
Yo, that chick. Listen, I never listened to another Chick Tapes before. Never heard him. That joint right there. I've never been a big Tory fan. That Chick Take 5 is that shit. All of it. Let the whole thing
that
rock.
work. Yeah.
Everybody who he had a feature on there did they thing. Everybody. He brought Mario out. The nigga brought Mario out.
I was doing the fly through and it sounded like I like the homage paid to all the features that was on the features.
And he had everybody. He had Maya on it.
Yeah.
Ashanti.
Ashanti on the cover.
Like that.
Yeah. Ashanti, boy, she's aging gracefully.
Ashanti's she getting better, definitely better with time.
Well, I don't know about her singing.
Well, she can still sing. She can never.
Ashanti got a catalog.
Right, and she could never not sing. That's not the thing.
She's no vocalist. Come on now, she's no Jennifer Hudson. She's no Jennifer Hudson.
Well, nobody's Jennifer Hudson.
No,
Beyonce ain't Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah.
She ain't fantastic.
Ashanti definitely got a slot in the room. We're not about to act like she ain't got no space in the room.
You just literally named the best singers in the world. You like
right.
Let's keep it real.
She ain't no little
Ashanti got a
bad discussion.
Ashanti got a pen. Her pen is.
She can
right.
sing.
Ashanti got a catalog. So even those songs when it's not really her, but it's her, whether it's pen or background vocal, when we counting all that, yeah.
Right.
We counting all that.
No
she ain't got no voice, but she in the room, you know what I mean?
Now that we talking music though, I want to talk about this. It's been a week, but this Game album cover. Now, those of you who don't know, Game was coming out with his 9th album, and as a cover, he had 9 pregnant black women, Black/Latino women, on the cover.
That nigga crazy, yeah.
We rolled up, malt liquor and 40 ounces all over the place. And he's trying to justify it by saying, I don't know what he's trying to. It's degrading, dog. I don't care. Ain't no way you can flip it, dog. For me to see black pregnant women, /Latino pregnant women, in a room with red cups. We all know what red cups.
He lame for that. He lame. Let's go ahead. He a lame fucker for that. Now, what was the reason he gave?
It's his 9th album, and I don't know, it's something wrong with them anyway. Because if you want to talk for real, that Whack 100 shit about Nipsey, to me, you could have kept to yourself. The Nipsey being a legend, and he ain't a legend because he only had 1 million followers, and he never went gold or whatever. Like, dog, first of all,
clowning.
Right, them niggas, I don't know what's going on with both them niggas. It's super goofy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, end of the day, to speak on the dead man.
Right.
Why are we listening to Whack 100? Like,
I don't know. I just seen that shit. I just see that shit today. But they together. They together. But the whole Game and 9 pregnant women on the cover and 1 rolling weed and coke. Nah, man, that's not. There's no way you can justify that cover and say, oh, I was just trying to, or, the whole point of it is, no, dog.
He lame for that.
You can find other ways to be more creative.
You like your fucking music. How about that? How about drop something that's hot?
I actually heard it was good. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of, he dropped too many nigga names for me. But I heard the album was pretty dope, but just to cover to me, dope music don't justify the bullshit. For all that, I can listen to R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I mean, because speaking of Shanti, that shit with R. Kelly, Ashanti, and Ja Rule.
You can't be half-told righteous. Hey, you were just fucking posting Nipsey once a week or once a day or whatever. You can't be half righteous and like it's fucking righteous hokey pokey. You can't do this shit. And niggas ain't letting that slide. That shit is bullshit. And call it what it is. You ain't have 9 pregnant women, white women on there. Why not? What statement you trying to make?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like that shit's just stupid, yo. That's just stupid. And he too old for this shit. How about that? And if the music was hot, I'd have heard about it like fucking Chris Brown album. You hear about it like this Tory Lanez thing that you saying. Not because the album cover whacker than the music. They doing the same shit, man. That's why that old boy speaking on Nipsey name, like you said, who the fuck speak about somebody dead? You keep that all the way to yourself. You really want attention out here. And y'all really old out here. You're really too old for this shit out here.
Too short ain't never.
Shit, boot.
Too short still a legend.
Except boot gang shit. A whole lot of gang. You like a whole lot of what you say? Too short still a legend.
Yeah, Too Short ain't selling most records. It ain't about numbers all the time as far as being legend. But for you to speak on that, man, I would say, like, I don't know. Everybody feels like when the camera's in front of them, they have to say something. You can say, I don't got nothing to say about that.
That's lame.
That's
lame.
Sometimes what you say,
lame.
if you don't have nothing else, if you don't have something good to say,
I don't say nothing at all.
Ain't nobody put a gun to your head and speak on that dead man.
He whack 100 and that album cover whack 100.
True. Brian, the first player to get a triple-double against every team. Achievement, something great.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just something that you talk about. Like, LeBron is already cemented. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't. Me not saying LeBron is the GOAT is based on the fact that I'm 39 years old. Right? You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, there's nothing else to say. You know what I'm saying? I witnessed Kobe Bryant's entire 20-year career. You know what I'm saying? I watched Michael Jordan growing up. I wore the Jordan 11s when they came out. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So
Because
for
it
me,
needs them.
Let's put
It's
the goated.
requiring for them to come out.
yeah.
So
So
you
I
can
mean,
What the hell?
charge them, and we'll just credit you the amount back.
This nigga crazy.
Here he come. Yeah. So I mean, they look good though as a team. They 3 losses in less than 20 games, best record in the league. I think, right?
yeah. I mean,
Regular shit.
I expected this, right? You know what I'm saying?
I really thought that AD at the 4 was going to be too much size, too much crowding, but it works. Caldwell Pope, I said some bad things about him. He's playing defense again like he used to. He's solid out
He
there.
got no choice. Frank Vogel don't play that shit.
Dwight Howard, solid. Rondo, solid.
Dwight Howard, Rondo, and what's my main name? Block Buddy.
JaVale.
JaVale. They are the keys to this whole thing, right? And then Kuzma coming back, getting healthy, man.
He's still getting his shit right. When he get right, he a bucket.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? You got
and he's low maintenance too. He's low maintenance. You don't got to run no plays for him.
Yeah.
Is we gonna get Iggy?
I don't know. Is Iggy playing? Or is he playing?
No, he's not playing.
They doing that on
And he in
purpose.
Memphis?
Yeah, he in Memphis, but
Yeah.
they doing that shit on purpose.
Why is Memphis holding on to him?
On purpose.
You're not getting that for him. He's not going to like, come on.
They still don't want to give him up because he still, you know what I'm saying, add something to a team.
Right. Y'all rebuilding. Like, they don't even
Bro,
make no
they're
sense.
holding him on purpose. You're not listening to what I'm saying to you. They're going to lose money on a buyout. Like, remember, contracts are guaranteed in the NBA.
Right.
Why would you send him to a contender or allow him to go to somebody who's going to bump
Y'all
him?
not contending.
That's
And by
what
the
they
time
feel.
y'all ready to contend, he won't be in the league no more.
That's what they feel like. Old boy balling, though.
They still mad about that Paul Gasol shit. Nigga, let it go.
They did that.
Y'all got Mark out the deal?
Yeah.
The fuck? And what about this shit right here, yo? The Hollywood execs, a Hollywood exec or a few Hollywood execs wanted Julia Roberts to play Harriet Tubman. You need to put that shit in one of your jokes, Jordan. Like, we got to figure that shit. That's just a guaranteed crowd pleaser.
Somebody broke it down to me. They was like, yo, they really be like, it really don't even be on no, I'm just trying to figure out how to be extra racist today. Shit, it really be on some, who gonna bring me the best return on my investment? And if you think about it like that, which is strange as hell to think about, but if you like, who can give me my Hollywood pot? Who can make my, this is my first time getting my trust fund money to put into this movie. Who can I make who can I get my film to pop with, right? And that level of, when you operate with that mind, that you can be like, oh, she's just a few shades. Like, ain't nobody gonna matter. It's been so long ago. It's how the dude presented it to me. And in a warped sense, I could kind of understand that it might not even be just straight, I want to be racist today. It's just baked into the fact that that's how they fucking think. that it's gonna be like, oh yeah, they're gonna go see that. Now I can, and when this happened, ain't that long ago. They say 10 years ago. It's not new news, but it's not completely shocking, especially when you look at shit like Elizabeth Taylor playing people like Cleopatra and
Right.
Jake Gyllenhaal playing the Prince of Persia.
Yeah, all that.
Or the
Samurai, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, the gods of Egypt. They had no black people in it.
Yeah, gods of Egypt. Right. Like white people that would have got burned by the sun. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, y'all heard that Paul Mooney joke, right? He was like, you got
Tom Hanks to play the last black nigga.
yeah, he was like, you got Brad Pitt as the Mexican, you got Tom Cruise, the Last Samurai. He said, what's that? Last nigga on Earth starring Tom Hanks.
He said, yeah, he said, I got my movie. He said, I got my movie too. I'm about to produce. Tom Hanks, the last nigga on Earth. Yo, what's crazy was I thought about that shit in the midst of this conversation. I thought about that shit. I just didn't say it. I hate you for that.
That was our shit, bro. You know I was on that.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, yo, is Lizzo a plant, yo?
Who that? Oh, big girl.
A fat plant.
Oh, yeah, I think that's funny.
I'm sorry.
Cool with the home runs.
Sorry.
Cool with the home runs.
Yo, listen.
You'll come out swinging.
Hey, yo, hold up.
I just know
Hey,
how
yo.
you meant it.
Hey, yo, hold up. Hey, yo, hold up, yo. Single? I pop.
Lizzo, a lot of people type. Let's keep it posted. She a lot of dudes type, no doubt. But I do wonder, like, and listen, I don't, man, it's hard because I don't know people's whole story, and I'm assuming she got a grind. I think she posted something recently, and she was talking about she was doing this for however many years. But it does seem curious to how all of a sudden, like, old white women like her songs. I don't understand that at all.
Nigga, her shit on every commercial you hear on TV.
Yeah.
And now it's an anointed thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand it. And I hate to be that guy, but I don't understand it.
Lizzo came from nowhere.
Yeah, okay.
Bruh.
I ain't tripping.
Like
So did Travis
to get
Scott.
cosigns and all that stuff, you know what I mean?
But Travis Scott put in that grind with Kanye for them couple years, didn't he?
They got they got videos of Travis Scott being booed for doing the Travis Scott.
Yeah.
That counts. That counts.
That counts. But Lizzo came from nowhere, just like Blueface came from nowhere, just like 6ix9ine came from nowhere.
So that answer that's a good question then.
Is Blueface a real thing? That's still a real thing?
Plant.
But
they went to him like, hey, bro, it ain't work like we did on the red side with 6ix9ine.
Right.
6ix9ine fucked up his bread. 6ix9ine fucked his bread up. Yeah.
He about to come back and get it.
Yeah, what? That nigga better get his love and hip hop on. You better get him a chicken argue with him.
6ix9ine.
Yeah, he gonna do the reality joint.
Oh no, I ain't talking about 6ix9ine. I'm talking about Blueface.
Who?
Oh, Blueface.
Blueface.
What?
He better get on Love and Hip Hop LA.
Oh yeah.
For what?
He had that one joint. I guarantee you won't hear nothing else from him.
What one joint?
Hold on, did we have a conversation? Did we say? I think we had the conversation.
I forgot about that.
I want to ask y'all again. Who's more likely to have a hit, Blueface or Lil Nas X? We talked about this before. I know we did, but I can't remember what we said.
God damn, that's a good question. Fuck out of here. I don't even want to.
Yo, Cool lining them up today. All home runs. No first base. Call Lizzo a fat plant.
Chill,
Jordan double down on it.
Chill, yo. We just in the writing room.
He called her a fat plant.
Yo,
hey, you said it too.
What she got? Big roots? What makes her a fat plant?
That joint came out the clip like, Terrell was like, she a plant? Cool was like, plat.
I didn't mean. I mean,
yes, you did.
We're not saying she like no drug gangs taking out infiltrating gang plant like Bobby Shmurda and them. I'm trying to like. Is she a like? It's okay to. I don't want to say it. I'm gonna go ahead and chill.
Yeah, just chill.
Yeah, right.
Yo,
okay.
I will say this though. I watched like a couple minutes of Meg Thee Stallion Tiny Desk joint. She nice. Like she not playing. She not playing.
Meg got some good knees.
Yeah, she do. Good God Almighty.
Her face strong though.
Yeah, it is. Very linebackerish. Very linebacker. Very weak side linebacker.
Everybody be trying to play Cash Doll though. Too much like somebody auntie, but
I don't know.
I like Cash Doll. You know Cash Doll is?
Nah,
Cash Doll. I think Cash. Yeah,
I should know.
I would think you would, to be honest.
Yeah, Cash Doll. Yeah.
I got
Cash
extra.
Doll.
Jordan
you know
tell me.
music.
Jordan tell me.
And
Yeah,
her
she
album
know.
was dope.
Ice
Album
Me
was
Out.
dope.
She know that song.
Jordan put me on with Ari
I'm
Lennox.
paying
That's what I was.
attention.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ari Lennox. That's what I was talking about when I
Oh, that's
said.
what you was talking about.
Yeah, she
Shea
was
Butter.
snapping. Yeah,
She
Shea Butter
snapped
Baby.
about
Lizzo.
Ari Lennox snapped about the
Soul Train Award.
Soul Train Awards.
But she snapped about something else about anxiety or something as far as making.
Nah, that's Summer.
No, both of them. It was both of them.
It was both of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
It was
both of them?
Ari. Yeah.
Oh,
Then they had a sit down where they was both talking about it.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
It's the new thing.
Right.
Cool kids got anxiety.
What happened to the cool kids, yo? They was
Chuck
all right.
English, Chuck English and Sir Michael.
No. One or two boys that rapped.
Yeah, Chuck English and Sir Michael Rocks. They broke up.
They was like in the 2000s though, right?
Like 07, 09.
Okay, all right, cool.
I don't know who that
It
is.
was like, yeah, they had a couple of
It was
things.
the song. It was the song that used to come on 2K, bro. You probably
Oh, I was in the
Yeah,
Navy.
like
Who knows?
they had the intro song to 2K. One of them years.
Mm.
One of them years that Cool used to play with LeBron, and it was not fun playing with LeBron.
That must have been a while ago.
Yeah, that was years ago. I ain't played the game in a while.
Right.
I know my power cord at for my PlayStation. It's just there for decoration.
Oh. I'm mad Juice not here, dog. We missed something major.
Well,
Hmm.
yeah.
That nigga Omarion got the B2K niggas out of here. They going on tour with Bow Wow.
I fucks with Omarion.
Yeah,
And
but
he announced
who was
it.
really paying to see the other one?
Right.
Tell out, Omari. We got an Omarion story.
He was
But
the
no.
talent.
Hold up, but listen, he announced it on Lil Fiz's birthday though.
That's tight. That's boss. That's like
Oh,
my
no.
boss.
We doing a Millennium
Millennium
Tour,
Tour.
me and Bow Wow.
That's like my boss.
Nigga.
Jimmy Hoffa.
You think you going to deal with my children's mom and then have her around me, you know?
Did we talk about her and that at all?
We did before.
Yeah.
We definitely did. We definitely come on now. You know
So
we
we was on the train, and was that you, Terrell? Just like Omarion announced that he was going on tour, and the girl was like, "Did you say?"
Oh yeah, we
Omarion
was on
going on tour.
Well,
Bow Wow. I'm buying my tickets now. Niggas like, oh shit!
We was on the train back to the airport, and I was just talking about it. And the girl like, "Excuse me." Also, do you have some Grey Poupon type shit?
Right.
Yo, dog. Did you say Omarion? And she was so pumped. She went on her phone and searched for some Spring. Fizz fucked that money up.
For the upper boards. If I'm J Boog, we ain't doing this for
J Boog wanted to
we ain't doing this for Lil Saint no more, nigga. Had to whoop that ass.
Yeah, that shit crazy, yo.
Bro, can you imagine how sick you are? You imagine how sick you are just because you decided to get with a woman you just cost yourself like a good $800,000?
Who said he made that? I don't even think he make that.
No, I'm saying that they probably would have cleared that from the tour.
Nigga, what makes you think
They like, doing like cities though?
You can't go on tour without me. Otis? Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
Yo, even if it's 300,000.
I'm saying, how you thought that was gonna work, though?
Yeah, seriously.
You was like, fuck all that shit.
Yeah,
then you taking pictures with her? Like, you really
you could tour for life. B2K got a quiet catalog. Well, Omarion got a quiet.
Yeah.
But, like, you could tour on that indefinitely. They seen it now. The girl, they gonna be they in their 30s, like they in their 30s.
Yeah.
They gonna be in their 40s, they wanna hear that shit. They gonna be in that shit ain't gonna stop.
That shit like New Edition.
That shit like New Edition. Bump and all them, like the bump. Like that's gonna bop for a minute. He blew the bag, bro.
It's somebody New Edition, yo.
Yeah.
He fucked up all the
chicken.
Fucked up all the chicken.
Do you call him as a man? Like, what do?
You say what?
Like, does he call Omarion and just cop a dude, or he just let it ride?
No, listen, you should have called Omarion couple calls ago.
You should have beat it and not said nothing like everybody else.
Yeah.
If you was gonna be cruddy, I'm saying.
Right.
Yo, he thought that his cat. So first of all, Omarion can get on that stage and perform without doing any B2K songs.
Exactly.
Big fact.
let's keep that clear.
Let's be very clear about that, right?
He had a whole album with him.
Maybach O can literally stand on there and say "fuck around, Kia" for 35 minutes.
Fuck that,
And we-
I don't care.
And we all
That's
be
my
rocking-
shit too. That's
We
my
all
shit
be
too.
rocking with for 35 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Y'all forgot about Touch?
right? No, I did not.
Motherfucker.
I
Shit,
did not.
Icebox is my shit for real.
Yeah, like this.
Entourage, Touch, Icebox, and Fuck Around Kia. He could do that in the whole set.
Dog, hold on.
And then the songs he got with Bow Wow. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Was just slapper, bro.
Let me hold you. And listen, hold on. Name a B2K song where any other nigga besides him is singing any part that
Motherfucker got-
that you can't do.
He
What
is
B2K song can you
B2K.
not do without Lil
So they
Fizz?
got up at the end of like groceries. Motherfucker forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn.
How it's supposed to be.
That was recently. That was
Yeah.
recently.
Right. Yeah,
Right.
That was recently.
Nah, bro. Ain't nobody. Yeah. That's on you, homie.
Nigga, I seen Bell Biv DeVoe do little New Edition shit. He could do a little B2K, get some B2K shit in there.
Well, Bell Biv DeVoe was all there, so
No, they did New Edition shit.
He
though,
can
I'm
do
talking
B2K, but
What I'm
B2K can't
saying-
do him.
right,
about. Right,
that's what I'm
exactly.
saying. Yeah. Well, you got. As I said, Bell Biv DeVoe was there. They were New Edition, right?
He could
Right.
do a bump without singing, and it'd be just
Right.
all dance shit for 5-6 minutes.
Right. Oh, that nigga gonna give you he gonna give you a 10-minute breakdown. You already
Right.
know. I know
Damn.
Bow Wow like, thank God I did
You know what I hadn't realized in the moment? I caught him on Vlad a little bit. That his shit, a couple of his albums were number one. The old joints. I mean, the Omarion single joints were number one.
Yeah, I know the first joint was number one.
Yeah, he got at least 2 number one albums. I didn't realize that.
I didn't know that either.
And
I
you
didn't
know,
realize
why
that.
you know why people gonna come to his aid because they think that he got done wrong. Like, bro, the tour is small right now. Wait till all these other niggas
He
go there for caping.
he definitely look like the bigger man with all in all that pettiness. He looked like the bigger man. That interview made him look like the bigger man. How he responded to that shit made him look like the bigger man for sure.
Yeah.
That nigga
And I'm
amazing.
eating. And I'm eating.
And I'm,
So to the
and
real-
I'm eating.
So to the real niggas like, okay, young fella.
Yeah.
Right. He a real for that.
I
Right.
ain't arguing about her.
Yeah.
Right.
Leave me out of
And-
it.
I'm eating and your man ain't eating off of me. Like that's crazy.
Right. Y'all both eating off of me. Y'all both was.
Clown.
Y'all thought y'all was gonna eat off me and then be in my face with it every night?
Don't
That
forget
is
the
yo?
gas can, jealous stupid motherfucker. 50 Cent
Oh.
would have burned the motherfucking house down.
Oh, yo, that boy
Your
right
sister,
there,
she
dog.
she had the nigga living in there.
Didn't the house really burn down? The house really
50
burned down,
Cent
right?
got the house burnt down.
Said, don't forget the gas can. Jealous, stupid motherfucker. Yo, if a nigga call me that, nigga, we got a mix. You jealous,
They done had a
stupid.
They done had a mix ever
motherfucker.
since Ross dropped them bars. They done
Don't
had it out
forget the
since Ross
gas
dropped-
can.
That's some shit we ain't gonna see on stage. We ain't gonna never see 50 Cent.
I
And
can
Ross
see 50
was
with the
Jay-Z.
can with the red
No
thing coming out
shit.
of it. Like the red drink coming out the shit. I can see it, man.
50 seemed like a lifer with his shit. One of them crouchety old man.
Oh, you know, that nigga don't let nothing go. Y'all got anything else that y'all want to address on this podcast today? Yo, Candy Burris looks way better than she ever looked on the skit right now.
She got better with age.
Yeah, she did. Good.
Yeah.
She looked rough with that skelly on,
She
talking
did
about some, can we kick it? Can we? Like, what? You don't take that skelly off.
Candy
Shit,
Barrett's pen game underrated.
Oh, no.
Underrated
doubt.
pen game.
That pin game, yeah. Hot take. If you don't know, now you know. Who they just put into the, are they talking about was put into the Writers Hall of Fame? They were talking about Outkast. Might have been Outkast, Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah. Okay, so G.
Okay. They say 3,000 in the studio right now.
3000 been in the studio as long as Lord Hill been in the studio.
You think we ain't gonna get nothing from him?
We ain't got nothing from him, never.
Yeah.
That nigga, this will be his nigga first solo album.
But that remind me, I got Mr. Boyd on the line.
What it is?
Yeah, talking that Fab shit. Now, what I do want to say is that Summertime Shootout 3 was definitely one of them joints where he was not being himself.
That's all I said.
I definitely feel like.
What you say? What's the take? I mean,
it sounds like you're agreeing with Jordan. That's what it sounds like.
No. The bar, listen. The bar, no, I'm not. Okay, let me break it down to the world who don't know this conversation. So what ended up happening was in our group text, Jordan sends a bar that Fab said something about a Tatiana and a Wachiana, and said, "Oh, Fab, using that Baltimore, he's a slap." Or what'd you say, Jordan?
He muted.
Jordan, you there?
He muted.
He muted, yeah.
All right, so Jordan said basically Fab falling off. So today I did listen to the album again. I really got a real good chance. I was out of town when it came out, so I really got a chance to listen to it. It really, for me, it felt like it was really not just trying to get things right with his woman, but just trying to get things right with women in general, because he had a bad little rap as far as the whole Emily thing. He ain't put out no music since this whole assault and her teeth get knocked out and all that. So I felt like he was very he watched what he said, or what kind of bars he would normally give out because of that, because he knew as far as he knew how, he was kind of edgy as far as.
Are you trying to say Fab now knows the difference between the bitch and the bee?
I still say the difference is he know not to write it. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if he know the difference. I don't know that Fab's a changed man, and I don't really care. I feel like he felt out he had to put out a certain brand of music, because anybody who knows anything, we respect Fab. As men, we respect Fab for being a rapper and being on the rap. Women love Fab because he got that. And I felt like that with the whole Emily thing kind of got a little, more than a little, didn't go the right way for him and his women fan base. He lost a couple points with the women. So I definitely feel like this album it didn't feel like a Summertime Shootout. It didn't feel like that. Definitely. It didn't.
What it felt like? He shouldn't have called it that. He should have called it something else.
No, the Summertime Shootouts usually had like the chick on it and stuff like it. It didn't have that
right,
same vibe.
Little gritty, little.
Right, but he had the little interludes with the little cute girl be talking and be like, it didn't feel like a Summertime Shootout at all. So, I mean, it was some drinks on there.
She ain't make it.
Right, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened that he didn't have a little cute girl on there, but she had a little cute voice or whatever. But it just really felt like it's some bangers on there, but he's had more. It's not his best piece of work. It's not top 5 Fab shit. Especially
you saying Emily didn't want that girl in the studio? I'm playing.
I don't think that was it. I just think, I don't know what happened, but it really felt like a lot of songs where he was just on his positive joint. Ain't nothing wrong with being positive, but it's just like he was trying too hard to be positive. He trying to get back. He trying to get his women fans back, I feel like.
Is it a fall off, or was it just a?
I don't think so, because if you listen to the joint with him and Ace Boogie, or you listen to that Bomb joint, nah, the bars are still there. He's still DMX fell off. It's a reason why that DMX verse ain't on that damn Godfather of Harlem shit. The intro. If y'all watch Godfather of Harlem, when they come on, they play the Swiss hook with Rose verse. DMX verse was garbage. DMX is garbage now. I'm sorry. He's garbage.
Damn.
People don't want to say it because you want him to win. I want the dog to win too.
I ain't heard it, so
that shit is garbage. Terrible.
Damn, bro.
Terrible. That ain't the dog. Like, I just heard some shit. I just heard some dog. That ain't it. So I don't think Fab fell off. I just think Fab's a little more cautious.
But you can fall off without DMX fall off.
True. But I still hear it's still there. He still got some shit. He got that shit. I swear, Fab be having verses where as though you might not catch it for a minute. Oh, shit. That's what hold up.
If he still got that, he ain't fell off.
Yeah, he ain't fell off. But Jordan would miss him. Y'all got anything else? Anything on your minds? Anything? Y'all got the Disney Plus? How y'all feel about Disney Plus shit?
Yeah, you got Disney Plus. It's Disney Plus.
It's
Disney
dope.
owns everything. What don't they own?
It's dope.
I think the only thing Disney don't own is Netflix.
My son loves Star Wars, so I could not have it.
I went and got it.
I mean, we get it free with Verizon, so I ain't
Verizon, yeah. I mean, it's $7. Yo. What we fucking do? Like,
I got the whole joint. I got the Hulu.
The bundle joint, the ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
I had already had Hulu, and I was using your ESPN, so I don't know.
Oh, you still using that?
It just, bro, I don't know no passwords. I just literally without Face ID.
The phone, right? The phone just be.
Don't ask me no goddamn password. Look at
It's
my
in
face.
there. It's in there.
So listen, this Face ID about to make us even more lazier than we ever been.
Yeah, I don't have time.
It's over with, yeah. Ain't no going back. Wells Fargo.
I ain't going Wells Fargo and just show my face and then just.
It's over with.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. I don't know my soon-to-be wife's phone number. I don't know it. I don't know my daughter's phone number.
I know my best friend Mike's phone number and my mother's phone number. Outside of that, I'm lost.
I don't know. Listen.
If I get in the pension, the only two people I know who still got the same phone number from '96.
Yeah, Mike had the same number since 10th grade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know our Patty number by heart. From calling the house.
I don't know none of y'all number by heart. Love y'all. Though.
I know my
cool number by heart. 443-366.
We're not gonna do that though. You gonna do that right here?
No, he's joking.
That's what you gonna do?
That's the joke.
That's the comedian shit. That's that comedian. All right, my bad. You just tell a joke. My bad. Listen, don't use that.
Cool was like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Shout out to everybody in Philly. Nick Foles ain't shit. Stop it. You had to with Carson Wentz. Just give him some help.
Nick Foles got benched?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a fucking bum.
He a bum for real?
Yeah, he been a bum.
How he won a Super Bowl like that? He Joe Flacco D?
No, listen. Carson Wentz was MVP status that year. Got him to like 10-1 or some shit. Got hurt. And everybody underrated him. Everybody, that's Nick Foles. Oh, okay. And he won some games. They had good defense, good special teams, had a couple trick plays, shit like that, and won a Super Bowl. You're not going to go 16 game season. Okay.
I got you.
Nice and what? Terrible?
No, I said Nick Foles was trash.
Oh, I just said he was nice. Yeah, that nigga pooch juice. Philly, swear to God, the city of Philadelphia acts like Nick Foles is a better quarterback than Carson Wentz. That shit is retarded. Ain't no fucking way.
What's up with conference wins this year?
I think it's just
they've been banged up.
He was never good.
No, it's the system. Hold up, we talked about this last week.
And once Deshaun Jackson got hurt, that offense changed.
And Frank White went to the Indianapolis Colts.
He liked to throw the ball.
I think that's the biggest reason.
Frank White was his offensive coordinator. He was an MVP candidate.
Yeah,
that might be the biggest reason.
Right.
They say you're a bit of an asshole too, though.
Hey, the young boy Memphis Rookie of the Year. Ain't need no competition. I don't care what Zion come back and do.
Zion ain't gonna be no Rookie of the Year.
And that what? Oh, no. And then that motherfucker in Dallas, that white boy in Dallas,
Luka.
From wherever you from.
Luka nice.
Luka.
Yo got that dad game, yo.
Luka, listen.
They were showing Luka do this at 16.
Yeah.
They showed clips of him doing the same thing at 16.
PJ homeboy Malcolm he came back from overseas. He played in the NBA. He came back from overseas. He was talking about Luka when he was 14. He said, "Dog, when he get to the NBA, he's gonna wreck." He was 14.
Yo, everybody keeps saying like Atlanta ain't mad. Atlanta good with Trae Young. Atlanta's in good hands. Now the Sacramento Kings with Marvin Bagley. That's where they fucked up at.
I didn't understand Bagley at all.
That's where they fucked up at. Y'all got anything else though?
I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
All right, y'all. This is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 70. damn, we getting old. No more missed weeks. Not on my watch. So stand by. Shout out to the Queen and Podcast. Shout out to everybody out there doing their podcast thing. My bad, y'all. I'm a little under the weather. I ain't myself. Look out for that. Brothers Talking Gear. We're gonna be about to be posting all that stuff on social media everywhere. We got some fly shit on the way. So stand by as far as that. Jordan got a comedy special coming out December 18th at M&T Bank Stadium.
It's the bank.
Yeah. Yo,
Big
I love
trust.
that. Before we go,
Big
I love that. What's my man name? The running back, Ingram.
Mark Ingram.
That little thing he did for
Yeah.
and for Jackson. Jackson's like a real humble boy too, man. It's hard not to like him and root for him. It's hard not to.
Right.
Mr. No Code Switch. I love LaMarcus. I had no code switch, bro.
Got it in him, baby. He ain't got it in him.
Y'all see how he jab step, old boy? I thought he died.
How you get him off the screen like that? He got him off the screen.
Niggas said he be doing the stinky leg.
Yeah, and why that keep happening every week?
Yo, which one of y'all said how small he gets? He gets so small.
Get tiny.
It's hard to hit him. I haven't
see how
anybody get a good hit.
It's like he Matrix. It's like he Matrix it like Wiggle. He
jabbed on the ball, and the dude was like,
we were audible. It was like, oh.
They nice.
It would have stopped the basketball court. They'd have stopped. The
yeah.
But he did the same thing when we was at the game when they played New England. Just shook the dude.
Yeah.
Like, but it was like they was head up, like did the rights. He just like, nah, I'm good.
You heard what they say? Say he be playing at a different speed. Like it all look good on TV.
Right.
You can't have.
It was Michael Strahan who said that. It was like, look,
the practice squad. There's not a guy on the practice squad that matches that speed.
Unless you give it to a DB.
And the thing is, they don't got one weapon.
Not even a DB. That was a DB.
Right.
One week is
cool. Right, cool. That was a corner.
1 week is Andrews. The next week is Brown. The next week, Mark Ingram going off. The other running back, who I like him too, the big power back boy y'all got.
Gus Edwards.
Gus Edwards.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. Then it's the other. Who your other tight end?
Oh, Andrews, Bull, and
Hurst and Boyd.
Yeah, like that's
and plus,
listen. There's a couple niggas coming down the road that's like freshmen, sophomores, maybe even seniors in high school that need to thank Lamar Jackson for the opportunity he has provided.
Big facts.
Because there's some of these cats that they would have turned into quarterbacks or turned into running backs or turned into receivers that's going to get an opportunity to get that ball in their hand and play quarterback.
Big facts.
But the grandfather of it, as we said before, is Russell Wilson, who we got down 17-10 right now, who just threw a pick, and my boys went back to the house. Just so we clear. Now I'm off this.
All right, y'all. Episode 7 in the books, man. I love y'all.
Look, you tired of shit, nigga. What the fuck up, nigga?
Big trust. Big trust, bro.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I love y'all, man. Yo.
Love that too.
When I wake up, I want my shit on deck. Okay?
Have a good one.
Don't make. Hey, God bless, brother. You had your opportunity. You said have a good one. You had it.
I had it.
You had it. This is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 70.
Yep.
Yeah. Love y'all, man.
Bye-bye.